Creative expression is the breath of the soul, giving voice to the unspoken and form to the unseen. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, in our Feel Good Friday segment, we talk about the joy of creative expression. Enjoy. Creativity and joy are deeply connected, and you may have felt this in moments of spontaneous inspiration. When you create, you're not just producing something. You're tapping into a part of yourself that thrives on exploration and discovery. It's a process that can bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment that's hard to find elsewhere. Creativity doesn't have to mean painting or writing. It can show up in how you solve a problem, cook a meal, or even arrange furniture. When you approach life creatively, you bring a unique energy to even the smallest tasks, making the ordinary feel extraordinary. Joy naturally flows from these moments of creation because you're fully present and engaged. There's no need for perfection, just the experience of letting your ideas and feelings come to life. It's a form of self-expression that reminds you of your ability to shape the world around you, even in small ways. By recognizing creativity as an essential part of who you are, you allow joy to find its way into your daily life. It's not about waiting for inspiration to strike. It's about giving yourself permission to explore and create without judgment or expectation. When you let creative expression into your life, it positively impacts your emotional well-being. Engaging in creative activities provides an outlet for stress and helps you process your emotions. It's almost like giving your mind a mini vacation. Imagine how freeing it feels to pour your thoughts into a sketch, a song, or a journal. You allow yourself to process complex feelings in a way that feels natural and effortless. Creativity is a safe space where you can work through challenges and find clarity. Even simple creative acts can shift your mood. Picking up a pencil to doodle or trying out a new recipe can pull you out of a funk. The act of creating gives you something to focus on beyond your stress, offering a productive and uplifting way to channel your energy. Over time, this practice becomes a form of self-care. You're nurturing yourself by giving attention to what brings you joy and fulfillment. It's not just about the outcome, it's about the process itself, which can be incredibly healing. Everyone has a unique way to express creativity, and finding yours can be an exciting journey. You might already have an idea of what lights you up creatively, or perhaps you're still exploring. Either way, start small. Experiment with activities that pique your curiosity. Maybe it's photography, gardening, or even designing a vision board. The key is to try without worrying about whether you're good at it. Creativity is personal, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. As you explore, pay attention to what makes you lose track of time. These moments often point to activities that align with your passions. When you find something that excites you, dive in and make it a regular part of your life. Remember, your creative outlet is unique to you, and it doesn't have to look like anyone else's. What matters is that it resonates with you and brings you joy. Allow yourself to embrace your individuality and celebrate the ways you express yourself creatively. Fear and doubt are common barriers to creativity, but they don't have to hold you back. You might worry about being judged or feel like your work isn't good enough. These feelings are normal, but they don't define you or your creative potential. Start by reminding yourself that creativity is a journey, not a destination. It's about the experience of expressing yourself, not about achieving perfection. Challenge your inner critic by focusing on the joy of creating rather than the outcome. Give yourself permission to make mistakes, knowing they're an essential part of the process. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in your creative abilities. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage your efforts, and don't be afraid to share your work, even if it feels vulnerable. Every step you take is a victory, and each moment of courage strengthens your creative spirit. Consistency is key to developing creativity, but it doesn't mean you have to dedicate hours each day. Even small, regular efforts can make a big difference. Set aside time to engage in creative activities, no matter how brief. Maybe it's 10 minutes of sketching in the morning, or writing a few lines of poetry before bed. These little moments add up and help you build a habit of creativity. By making creativity a consistent part of your life, you create a positive feedback loop. The more you create, the more ideas you'll have, and the easier it becomes to keep going. You'll also start to notice how creativity spills over into other areas of your life, helping you think more flexibly and approach challenges with an open mind. Consistency isn't about pressure. It's about creating space for joy and self-expression to flourish in your daily routine. Sharing your creative work with others can be incredibly rewarding. It's not just about showcasing your talents. It's about spreading joy and inspiration. When you share what you've created, you give others the opportunity to connect with your ideas and feelings. It can be as simple as sharing a photo on social media, gifting a handmade item, or performing in front of friends. Each act of sharing strengthens your sense of connection and amplifies the joy you've found in creativity. As you share, you might inspire others to explore their own creativity. Your courage to express yourself can encourage someone else to take that first step. Remember, creativity is a universal language that brings people together. By sharing your work, you contribute to a ripple effect of positivity and connection. It's a beautiful way to celebrate the joy of creative expression while making a meaningful impact on the world around you. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.